booster packs. They are Commander Legend 20 card draft boosters. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't quite on the ball with these and wasn't able to pick up 3. Otherwise, I would make a deck. But let me know if that is something that you folks want to see. If you want to see me pick up 3 of these boosters and try to make a deck out of them, I think that would be an interesting video, but let me know. Anyways, let's get opening these, shall we? Now, of course, let's read what the back says. It says, Commander Draft is here. Discover more than 70 new legendary commanders, 2 in every pack, and craft a deck that makes the most of their unique abilities. Keep an eye out for special reprints of classic commanders. Now, let's get into these. They are both identical looking boosters. Okay, so we have the 2 commander sets. Let's look into this one. So we have an advertisement card for Magic Online, which is only available to residents of the United States, which kind of sucks for me over in Canada. But on the back we have an Elf Warrior token creature, 1/1. Let's see what else we have. Lathriel, the Bounteous Dawn, a unicorn legendary creature with lifelink. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, distribute up to that many +1/+1 counters among any number of other creatures. Is a 2/2 creature. And then we have Yarlock of Scorch Thrash, a Viashino Shaman legendary creature, green, red, and black, 4/4, has Vigilance. A player losing unspent mana causes that player to lose that much life. With a 1 mana and tap effect of each player adds 1 black, 1 red, and 1 green mana. Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro, a blue spirit pirate legendary creature of 2/3. Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro can't be blocked by creatures with toughness 3 or greater. Whenever Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro deals combat damage to a player, choose up to 1 target card in a graveyard that was discarded or put there from a library this turn. Put that card into its owner's hand. It is a partner, which means that you can have 2 commanders if both have partner. Interesting. Then we have a red sorcery, Wheel of Misfortune. Each player secretly chooses a number 0 or greater. Then all players reveal those numbers simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number to each player who chose that number. Each player who didn't choose the lowest number discards their hands, then draws 7 cards. Green instant, Hunter's Insight. Choose target creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, this turn deal that many cards. Descry 3. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put any number of them on the bottom of your library and the rest on top in any order. A colorless artifact, Sisay's Ring, with the tap effect of add 2 colorless mana. Green instant, Natural Reclamation, Cascade. When you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. A black zombie warrior creature. 3/1. Fleshbag Marauder. When Fleshbag Marauder enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Green 1/1 elf druid creature. Friendhorn Elves. The tap effect of add 1 green mana. White stealth creature 1/1. Slith Ascendant. Flying. Whenever Slith Ascendant deals combat damage to a player, put +1/+1 counter on it. A black 4/2 elf warrior creature, Exquisite Huntmaster. When Exquisite Huntmaster dies, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Encore for 4 colorless mana and 1 black mana. Exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn if able. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Colorless artifact, Sky Diamond. Sky Diamond enters the battlefield tapped, with a tap effect of add 1 blue mana. A blue instant, Prying Eyes. Draw 4 cards, then discard 2 cards. A red dragon egg creature, 0/2. Dragon Egg. Defender. When Dragon Egg dies, create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying, and for 1 red mana, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Black elf assassin creature. 3/4. Briarblade Adept. Whenever Briarblade Adept attacks, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Encore for 3 colorless and 1 black mana. Exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn if able. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Blue instant, Gale Strike. Return target tapped creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Red Goblin Pirate creature, 1/1. Impulsive Pilferer. When an Impulsive Pilferer dies, create a treasure token so that's interesting. Maybe the next one will have another partner. We'll find out. This one we have a advertisement for locator.wizards.com. Find commander playgroups wherever you are. Interesting. And then on this one we have the Monarch. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, its controller becomes the Monarch. We have a red instant, Fiery Cannonade. Fiery Cannonade deals 2 damage to each non-pirate creature. We have a black vampire noble legendary creature with 4/4. Sengir the Dark Baron. Flying. Whenever another creature dies, put 2+1/+1 counters on Sengir the Dark Baron. Whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total as the turn began. And this one has partner. You can have 2 commanders if both have partner. Okay. And then a white human monk legendary creature with 3/3. Elharu Solemn Ritualist. When Elharu Solemn Ritualist enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures. Whenever a non-token creature you control with +1/+1 counter on it dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Says partner as well. And then there is a white sorcery. Triumphant Reckoning. Return all artifact, enchantment, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Have a colorless artifact, Thought Vessel. You have no maximum hand size. Tap effect is add 1 colorless mana. A blue human artificer creature, 1/3. Skilled Animator. When Skilled Animator enters the battlefield, target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5 for as long as Skilled Animator remains on the battlefield. Have a red equipment artifact, Meteoric Mace. Equipped creature gets +4/+0 and has trample. Equip cost is 4 mana. It has the effect of Cascade. It's a colorless gargoyle artifact creature, 4/4. Lumen Grid Gargoyle, which has flying. White sorcery, Iona's Judgment. Exile target creature or enchantment. Green elf shaman creature, 4/3. Wild Heart Invoker. With an 8 mana cost of target creature gets +5/+5 and gains trample until end of turn. A white human soldier creature of 2/2. Squad Captain. Is vigilant. Squad captain enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other creature you control. Colorless artifact. Fire Diamond. Fire Diamond enters the battlefield tapped. The tap effect of add 1 red mana. We have a black instant. Supernatural Stamina. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when this creature dies. Return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. A green instant. Ancient Animus. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, if it's legendary. Then it fights target creature an opponent controls. Each deals damage equal to its power to the other. Black instant. Corpse Churn. Mill 3 cards. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. To mill a card, put the top card of your library into your graveyard. Blue sorcery. Flood of Recollection. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Flood of Recollection. Red instant. Welding Sparks. Welding Sparks deals X damage to target creature, where X is 3 plus the number of artifacts you control. Green instant. Lifecrafter's Gift. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. A blue human artificer creature with 3/2. Scholar of Stars. When Scholar of Stars enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact, draw a card. Finally, a red dinosaur creature. 6/5. Ribscale Predator. Menace. This creature cannot be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Okay, interesting. So, we've got red, black, white, blue, green, colorless. So we've got all 5 colors and colorless. So that is interesting. Like I said, let me know if you want me to try putting together a deck with 3 of these booster packs, and I might try that. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and as always, I wish you